Welcome to PGTV News. Here are our top stories. Florida Southern College is breaking new ground. Find out why and what school officials are saying about it.
A Lakeland teen is considered a hero. Find out what he did and how he aspires to help people in the future.
Hello and welcome to PGTV News. I'm Stephen Barnes.
And I am Tina Mann. At Florida Southern College, a groundbreaking ceremony took place for its new School of Physical Therapy. The new school will be strategically located on South Florida Avenue in Lakeland, less than a mile from Florida Southern's main campus. Renovation and construction work is underway on an existing 6,500 square foot building along with an 11,000 square foot addition. Florida Southern College President Ann Kerr was on hand to give her remarks.
You know, there's quite a contest that goes on amongst all institutions in Florida about which is the oldest private college in the state, but I proudly claim that we are. And so we have had that mission for a while, and now it will be realized through preparing students to emerge as doctors of physical therapy. And I think all of us have had family members and friends who've been affected by some various ailments who have been greatly blessed by their work with a physical therapist. So right here will be our home of about 20,000 square feet with lots of glass across the front. Cliff Coleman is smiling big as we say that. So we will have about 300 students studying here. And as some of you know who are involved with us, the growth of graduate programs is an important element of our ongoing strategic plan. So just as we have an extraordinarily strong nursing program with Masters of Science in Nursing, now we will add this new doctoral program to continue our graduate programs and especially those in healthcare.
You know, Florida Southern's had a good pre-med program for a long time now. It's interesting to see them expanding even further. You know, obviously they've had the physical therapy, sports therapy kind of program, but you know, putting this new building in the Dixieland area, it's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. That area has really grown a lot in the last 10 years. So.
It has. You can really see Lakeland is really trying to develop that whole, you know, downtown atmosphere and stretch it further down South Florida Avenue, but that'll be great. Keyshawn Smith is a Lakeland teen who became a hero when he ran into a neighbor's home to put out a fire. Keyshawn recently toured a Polk County fire station where he met Deputy County Manager Joe Hallman Jr., Polk County Fire Chief Tony Stravino, and firefighters and EMS personnel. Keyshawn spoke with PGTV and told us what inspires him to become a future firefighter.
Ever since I was 3, I've been in elementary school, and the fire department will come up there every now and then and tell us about the trucks and stuff. And I always wanted to become a fireman whenever I was 3, and I guess it's about to come true.
I want to commend this young man that would risk his life to run into a burning building and to rescue human beings along with animals. For that, the Polk County Fire Rescue and the Board of County Commissioners are very grateful of his actions.
That's pretty amazing, you know, just for a kid his age to have the guts that it takes to go in, not into his own family, but into a neighbor's house to save them.
And I mean, he was quick thinking and immediately jumped into action. So way to go, Keyshawn.
You know, all those outreach efforts that Polk Fire and EMS do. You know, he talked about them coming to his school and stuff as he was growing up, and you know, what an impact that makes on people.
Yeah.
Very good.
Speaking of Polk County Fire Rescue, all of the executive staff have achieved international credentialing by the Center for Public Safety Excellence, making it the first metro-sized agency in the United States to obtain this achievement. To help us understand what this means, here is Polk County Fire Rescue Public Information Officer Chris Jonkier to tell us more.
Polk County Fire Rescue's entire executive staff has achieved international credentialing by the Center for Public Safety Excellence, Commission for Professional Credentialing. By definition, a metro-sized fire department must staff at least 350 fully paid career firefighters. Polk County Fire Rescue is currently staffed by well over 650 public safety personnel. The executive staff, including all assistant and deputy chiefs, has obtained international credentialing and designation as either a chief fire officer, chief emergency medical service officer, or both. This achievement affirms the executive staff's dedication to proficiency and delivery of all hazard services to the Polk County community. Polk County Fire Rescue is also in the process of obtaining national accreditation for both its fire and EMS systems.
It's pretty amazing that here in Polk County, all of our, higher ups and executives, they really work hard to achieve international credentialing and make sure they're at the top of their game.
Yeah, it's not just about the continual training and education of the firefighters, but even the executive staff are on board with making the program better and better always. The Florida Citrus Commission has approved a budget of $18.3 million. This new budget is a 7% increase from the 2017-2018 budgets. The budget is based on the U.S. Department of Agricultural estimate released earlier this month of 79 million boxes of oranges and 6.7 million boxes of grapefruit. The previous season was devastated by Hurricane Irma when production dropped to just 44.95 million boxes of oranges and only 3.88 million boxes of grapefruit. The budget also includes $3.6 million in Foreign Agricultural Service Market Access Program funds from the USDA to be used on international programs, and $5.65 million of general revenue funding from the state of Florida and $1.8 million of Florida Department of Citrus fund balance. The Florida Department of Citrus Executive Director Shannon Shep said, "While this is a year of modest recovery for our growers, this budget balances the long-term sustainability of the department's consumer engagement and research programs with assessments that still allow growers to hyper-focus on tree health and further recovery." I'll tell you what, the citrus industry has had a rough go of it for the last, almost a decade now that, been fighting disease and storms, and but they're coming up with some creative ways to kind of combat that. And
they work with local universities to get new ideas and new thoughts, and they're doing their best.
And it always helps when you can throw a little bit of money toward the problem and allow those growers to try some new things. And without the budget being there, there would be no opportunity for farmers to experiment with new techniques and treatments. So.
This is true. There is a $25 million nursing center coming to North Lakeland with an anticipated open date set for late 2020. Lake Gibson Village, a senior living community located on the shore of Lake Gibson in Lakeland, offers independent and assisted living apartments. Tampa-based Greystone Healthcare Management is partnering with Lake Gibson Village to accomplish this project. The Chief Executive Officer of Lake Gibson Village said, "We are thrilled to have a stellar company such as Greystone Health be a part of our community, as we both share a deep passion for and commitment to serving seniors." It's really great that they are continuing to address the needs of the aging population here in Polk County, because as the baby boomers begin to, retire and are greater in need of those situations, so it's great that they're filling that need.
Yeah, and our area of Florida still remains one of the most popular for those retirement destinations. So
Absolutely.
you see a lot of the older population. Well, do you use the Waze navigation app when you drive? If so, you may be excited to know that the City of Lakeland has begun a data sharing partnership with the Waze Connected Citizen Program. Waze is a GPS navigation mobile app that allows drivers to share real-time traffic and road information. Waze users receive alerts about accidents, road hazards, or traffic jams, all shared by other drivers in real time. The city will be sharing a variety of data with Waze, including potholes, event road closures, lane closures, and scheduled road projects. If you're interested in getting the Waze app, you can download the Waze and/or Google Maps applications at the Google Play Store or in the Apple App Store.
That is absolutely my favorite navigation app.
You use it?
And
Waze?
I do.
I haven't used it yet.
It is great because it will actually alert you to hazards in the roads and things that other navigation apps don't do. And it's kind of social media based, so people are actually reporting this in real time.
I'll have to
So it's really cool.
check in on that.
Polk Museum of Art's admission will remain free thanks to Southern Home's renewed partnership with the museum. Southern Homes has been supporting the museum since 2013 and has made it possible for the museum to offer free admission. The museum executive director, Claire Orologus, said the partnership shows that the community understands the value the museum provides in terms of social, educational, and economic benefits.
The museum there has been a long time, hub of culture in Lakeland. I mean, it's kind of unique for a city of Lakeland size to have such a high caliber museum within the city.
Right, and they bring in some really cool traveling exhibits, and they always have beautiful things in there, and every time you go in there it's something new to look at.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. A treasure for Polk County for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, during the month of November, veterans and active duty military members can receive free admission to Legoland. To receive tickets, veterans and active duty members must present a valid military ID or proof of veteran status at the Legoland ticket window on the day of their visit. The deal includes theme park tickets for up to 6 guests at 50% discount. If veterans and active duty members would like to stay at Legoland Resort, they will receive a 25% discount on their hotel stay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, sounds like a great opportunity to let some stress go and go visit and see all what they have to offer.
Yeah, great way to honor our veterans. Well, we've got to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll catch up with Neil Duncan and see what's going on with sports in Polk County.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Marie, you have prediabetes.
Prediabetes? I don't have time to eat right or exercise. I'm a busy mom.
Oh, you're a busy mom.
Yeah.
This is great news. Busy moms never get prediabetes.
Wait, what?
Let me just... Yeah, this is all the people at risk for prediabetes, and way over here, busy moms. No?
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He knows he's a pretty big deal. How could you not love him?
Well, now it's time to toss it on over to Coach Neil Duncan with sports.
Hey, thanks, guys. I want to remind everyone to check the PGTV listings for weekly airings of Sports Central. When you tune in, you'll see a full hour of featured guests, athletes, spotlights, and so much more. You can also tune into the radio version of Sports Central on Talk 96.7 or Talk 1430 WLKF every Tuesday morning from 7 to 8 a.m. and every Thursday from 5 to 6 p.m. Now let's get to your Polk County sports news. Well, big congratulations to 3 individuals from Polk County who just won a World Series title with the Boston Red Sox. Those individuals are all from Lakeland: Chris Sale, Brian Johnson, and Steve Pierce. Of course, Pierce was named the World Series MVP. If you remember, in 1992, Pat Borders won the award while playing with the Toronto Blue Jays. Pretty cool stuff to have 3 Polk County athletes on that championship team. Well, in college football, Southeastern University played against Edward Waters this past Saturday in their homecoming game, winning the contest 44-0. This week they'll face off against Kaiser University at home, and a special recognition at halftime as the national championship baseball team will get their World Series rings. Warner University defeated Weber on Saturday in a rivalry game 19-7. That was actually Warner's first win, and they took home the Lake Calusa Clash Trophy. Congratulations to them. This week Warner plays at Faulkner University in Alabama, and Weber plays at home against Ave Maria. Of course, their home games are played there in Winter Haven at Denison Stadium. The Lakeland Magic begin their 2018-2019 season on the road, but they will open up their home schedule on Saturday, November 10th at 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale now at the rpfundingcenter.com website or going to the RP Funding Center box office. As always, go to visitcentralflorida.org for more information on exciting events going on in Polk County. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the sports report, Neil, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in.
Remember to tune in again next week for another installment of PGTV News. We'll see you next time.